you said.
Oh, good God. What is up, you guys? It's Ashling. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video called My Early Pregnancy Symptoms. I was looking at videos like this online because when I first found out that I was pregnant, I actually went straight to YouTube. Does anybody else do that? I don't know. I think I'm weird, but like anytime that I get something or do something or I want a review of something, I'll go straight to YouTube. It's like my fail-safe. And I wanted to see what women's first symptoms were. A lot of women had similar symptoms to me and some had like different ones, but these are my early pregnancy symptoms. I thought that this video might be helpful to some of you guys who are maybe waiting to get like a positive pregnancy test. I did find a couple of YouTube videos that I did find helpful and the women on them were amazing. So I just want to kind of make my own video for maybe somebody who might be stumbling upon this video and think they're pregnant and maybe some of these symptoms help. So my first initial symptom before anything else was a sick stomach, and it's really weird. Don't suffer from sick stomach, don't suffer from nausea. Have a very strong stomach. Like I've said before in previous videos about my pregnancy, I could eat anything. The only thing I don't eat is onions, but everything else on the planet I will eat. I love it. I'll try anything. Someone gives me something that's gross or they consider gross and they're like, try this, I'll eat it. I will try anything within reason. Obviously, if it's something that's going to kill me, I'm not going to try it, but I would try anything. I'll eat anything. So for me to have a sick stomach, that was weird. I described this in my previous video where I was talking about my first 12 weeks. The only time I was ever car sick, which I felt just nauseous in the car, I had a headache and stuff. That's what my sick stomach felt like in pregnancy, very early pregnancy. I think I was pregnant a week when this started. I didn't even know I was pregnant. So I'd literally conceived and I was feeling like this, moody. And I have in brackets, I'm sorry, Patty. My partner is the most amazing man in the whole entire world. My moodiness, I'm sorry. We went to Belfast. I keep going back to Belfast because Belfast was when I was supposed to get my period and I didn't. And I was moody and I was like, it's all down to my period coming. And I remember having a discussion with Patty. We've never had a fight in our entire relationship, by the way. I know this sounds weird. Some people probably think that is peculiar. I think we're just so similar in our thought patterns and we just kind of go with the flow. We don't fight. We never ever fight. But I had a discussion with him and I was giving out about something. What was I giving out about? And he was like, why are you so bitchy today? It was something like random. Like it was probably something like, I don't know, like, I'm sick of the way people do this or that. It was probably been like me being a judgmental little cow. And he was like, what is wrong with you? He was like, why have you so many opinions on this? And he was like, you're really moody. And I was like, I know, I don't know why I'm moody. And then I started to cry. And then he was like, oh my God, what is wrong with you? Very strange. Not like me at all. I'm never really moody. I'm pretty like, I just go with the flow. Again, like I said, it's very rarely that I would be moody, so apologies, Patty. Now the moodiness has turned to just crying a lot. So I would say a little bit moody, a little bit snappy, a little bit short-tempered. Not great. Bloating. I have a beautiful pair of leather pants from Zara. They're my favourite. I bought them, I'd say around Christmas time last year. Absolutely love them. They're my favorite. They have a button on them. They fit well. They look gorgeous. They make my legs look really long. Considering I'm only like 5'4.5", they are wonderful. Couldn't get them closed. Was sitting in a Chinese restaurant in Belfast and my buttons popped. Like they're popper buttons anyway, but it popped on my pants and I was like, this is horrendous. I've either gained so much weight or I've been eating too much salt and I'm really, really bloated. It was horrific. Don't know what the hell was going on. So the bloating was just very bad. Now this is another symptom that I can say was quite prominent, and this is sore boobs, more than PMS, like way more than PMS. Like there's no describing how painful they were. Like I know when I am PMSing, if I run up and down the stairs, the pain of my boobs can be pretty painful, but this was like, don't touch me, don't come near me, don't hug me. Even like the wind blowing was hurting. My nipples hurt really, really bad as well. Like I had a shower, they were hurting. My boobs were just in so much pain. I was like, this is not, it was not normal. Like it wasn't. It was like a burning sensation. What I could imagine if I was lying out in the sun with no sun cream on and I just burnt my boobs. That's what it felt like. Tight and sore. They were just stinging. It was just awful. It was like piercing. I have my nipples pierced, and when I got them pierced, that's what it felt like. The way my nipples are now, like they have sensitivity, they are, but it was just like I just got them pierced. It was awful. And then tired, waking up not feeling like I've slept. That was an awful feeling. It was just like I was not sleeping well, not getting good quality sleep in the night, and I was waking up feeling unrested. Even though I might have slept, I didn't feel like I did. Back pain, it was like a dull pain. If I stood for too long, we went to the Titanic exhibition while I was in Belfast, and my back was hurting a lot, and it was just a bit unusual for me. I don't have back pain, never suffer from it, thank God. But it was just different pain. And then missed period. That was another symptom, obviously. These things all came around the same time, so within a couple of days of one another. I would say literally maybe like 14 days, 12 to 14 days after I had conceived, these were starting. So obviously a missed period is something that I really recognized as, you know, something's not right here, you know, I better take a pregnancy test. In general, my period is every 29 days, like clockwork. And I missed my period, like completely. Like it was not even looking like it was coming. So I took a pregnancy test on the 1st of September after missing my period nearly a week before. But you know the way you're just kind of like busy and you're not really paying attention unless you're genuinely monitoring things like that. Like you're just, life is busy, and I was working and I just hadn't noticed. Didn't pay any notice as it was all over the place the 2 months previous. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's about my period. So I didn't take any notice about my period. That's right, actually. Sorry, I want to just kind of go back a step. So when I was talking to you about my period being 29 days on the dot, my period was a day out in May. And I remember this because Patty and I were like, oh my God, and we took a pregnancy test in May. Even like, I mean, I was like, this is kind of a bit odd. It's a day out, and then it came like literally the next day. And then in June my period was normal, and in July I think it was like maybe a day early. So there, what I'm talking about, been all over the place. Like my period's pretty normal, it's pretty accurate timing wise. I just thought maybe my period was just kind of delayed again, and maybe more than a day or two, it was delayed a week. Actually looking back on that, like what was I actually thinking? Anyway, and then the final one is a heightened sense of smell, which was really, really crazy. That's kind of not really gone away. Going back to Belfast again, because that was kind of around the time when I was noticing all these things when we were in Belfast. We went to Belfast, let's say I was supposed to get my period on a Wednesday. We went to Belfast on Thursday. So all these things were happening literally on the day I missed my period, and kind of just a few days before. But again, I was working and I wasn't really paying too much attention to it. But I was sick literally 7 days, I would say, after I conceived. And I know now, looking back, what weekend I conceived as well, because I had come home to my home house and I hadn't seen Patty in like 5 days, and I knew what day we'd had sex and I conceived. I just knew what day it was. I guess when you're kind of not like paying much attention to those symptoms, or you're not actively trying, those symptoms can kind of go unnoticed. But I say that very lightly, because for me, I was like, there is something not right. Like something's not right. Like my body is not right. There's something going on with me. I cannot explain it. It's not like any feeling I've ever had before. Like I know when I've missed my period before, and I've only ever taken a pregnancy test I think once in my entire life, and that was with Patty and May. And I remember that time I was like, I'm not pregnant. Like I'm just not. I just know I'm not. I just know my body, myself, and I just know I'm not pregnant. Whereas this time around, taking the pregnancy test, I was like, I very well could be. Like there's every single chance that I could be. I think if you're very in tune with your body like I will, these things won't go unnoticed. It's just something funny. You're just like, there's something not right in my body. I'm just not well in my body, or everything's not hunky-dory in my body. Do you know what I mean? It's very hard to explain unless you've actually been through it, or you've just found out that you're pregnant. You just know, you feel different. When people used to say that to me, like, oh, I just knew I was pregnant, and I'd be like, how? Like, how could you know? You just know. Like, I cannot express that enough. Like, so anyway, they're kind of all my early pregnancy symptoms. A lot of them have heightened over the months, and a lot of them have gone away as well, like in particular the nausea. Some have gotten really bad. So probably the most unusual symptom for me would probably be back pain. Like I've never had that before, and the migraines are back. Like I said, again, that's just bane of my life. Like even now I have kind of a headache coming on. It's just, they're very irritating, very irritating. The other thing I'm struggling a little bit with the moment is my appetite. Actually, it's kind of gone away. So I need to consciously be eating. So I'm actually going to go down and get something to eat now because I'm drinking a shake and it is nearly 3 o'clock. So I need to kind of consistently be eating and fueling my body, obviously, because I'm growing a little baby. When I went for my scan the other day, I had my first proper scan with the doctors and my midwives. Hattie and I's baby is flying. All 4 chambers of the heart were there. When I was getting the sonogram, she was showing me the chambers of the heart. Both kidneys are there. I got to see all the little bones in the femur, and I got to see the little abdomen as well, and I got to see kind of like, she was showing me all like, this is where this is, and here's the umbilical cord going in, and I can see the blood supply going in. Brain is formed as well, which is crazy, like both sides of the brain, and everything looks spot on. She was very happy. She was like, everything looks so good, exactly what we expect to see at this stage of your pregnancy. And then the little heart going 90. So the baby's heart last time was 151 beats per minute. So everything's going really well, and I feel great. So mama and baby are doing well, and I am just very delighted to have this. Like, it's just an amazing blessing. Like, it really is, and I can't say that enough, how grateful I am, and how grateful I am to just be doing this all with a man that I love so much and who loves me so much, and it's just such a lovely kind of situation. The whole thing is just really great.
Sorry, I couldn't hear what you said.
Oh, good God. Obviously, if you come to this channel or you're watching this video, maybe you've never seen me before, then congratulations. If you've just found out that you're pregnant as well, maybe that's why you're here, because you want to know about the pregnancy symptoms, and maybe you're just curious, or maybe you're just thinking for the future or whatever. But thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoy it. If there's any other baby content that you want to see, or pregnancy content, please let me know, because I do want to kind of do a few more videos, and I like watching these type of videos now, especially because I am with child. I think it's more fun to watch them, and I can relate to the women who have had babies or are pregnant now a little bit more. Just let me know what content you would like to see and what maybe I can help you with. And yeah, I think that's everything. Thank you so much again for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Mwah! Bye guys.